let's see. Yeah, looks like we're streaming, so everything should be going pretty well. Welcome, everybody. So, a while ago on my YouTube page, I asked if I was going to stream an Atari 2600 game, what game would you like me to stream? And put different options, and E.T. was the biggest one by far, the biggest vote getter. So today I'm going to play some E.T. So let's go ahead and let's get game 3. I'm going to start easy and work my way harder, and we'll go from there. So it looks like we'll go ahead and start. It's been a long time since I've played E.T. When someone starts watching, if you could just do me a favor and let me know if the audio and the game sounds are balanced. If, you know, hopefully nothing is too loud. I thought I was supposed to go over there to the side when I stood on that power up. Let's see. There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's get the little Reese's Pieces. I'm sorry, the candy. Man, I can't remember how many pieces of the phone I need. Oh, I got another one. Thank you. Thank you, comrade. I appreciate that. Let me know the sound's okay. It's really difficult sometimes because I can't hear what you're hearing to know if everything's going to work out. Got another piece of the phone. Let's go ahead and get another candy. Oops, and that's one of the problems with ET is you can go off screen and hit a pit right away. That collision, that hit detection. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Where is that question mark? I forgot where I'm at. I think I already did this one, but I'm not sure. There we go. Nothing there. Need to find the question mark so I don't waste my time. Oh, there it was, right there. I think I was already here. Yep. Let's go ahead and get the piece of candy. So we got 2 pieces of the phone. This is the easiest mode. In this mode, the bad guys don't show up. Someone said it would be sweet if Howard Scott Warshaw showed up for the stream. You know, from what I understand, he's embraced this being called the worst game ever. I do not agree. I do not think this is a bad game. I think it's actually quite enjoyable. I don't think it's the greatest game, but it does not deserve its reputation. And I think it's also ignorant to blame this game alone for the crash. If you didn't know that this game was actually a bestseller, the problem was, got all the pieces of the phone. The problem was Atari made a lot more copies of this game than they should have. All right, that's where I need to go to land. Now, let's see, where do I go to call the ship? The ship looks like, to me, a frog. Hopefully I'm not missing it, because from time to time I glance to the side to see what y'all are saying. And I have to watch those symbols at the top. Let's run around a little bit. Where's the frog? Where's the frog? And I ran off screen. Come on. Where's the frog? Oh, you know what? I'm remembering now. So it's probably not on this stage. So let me see where the landing spot is again. Right down here in the bottom corner. So I actually have to find the frog. There it is. Oh, I got lucky there. I got time. Let's eat a piece of candy. Oh, I guess I can't. And because there's no bad guys, I will be picked up, and I have just beat the easiest game variation 3. Just have to wait for the clock. I think it goes through one time and then it goes again at a quicker rate. I want to say, if memory serves me correctly, it's been a long time. So I'm doing this tonight, one, because I have the time, and two, feel kind of bad because I haven't been able to get any new reviews. I'm currently working on a review of Sword Quest Earthworld, and that's taking quite a bit of time to do it justice, at least in my opinion. And look, I won, and I can continue, but I don't want to. Let's make things more difficult. Let's try game number 2. So I think first I want to... There's land... Oh, same spot. That's going to be nice. Get away from me. Yep, fell in a pit. I think I've joked before. I don't know where, but this game should have been called Pitfall. Let's get that. Man, this guy, am I right? Okay, I'm sure he'll follow me. Ah! Wasn't I already here? So right now I'm looking for pieces, and I'm also looking for the frog. And welcome to everyone who's just joining. I can't see all the comments because of the way my computer's set up. I do see things from the corner of my eye. I just see things moving. But right now I'm being chased, and if you were being chased by a man from the FBI... Oh! That symbol would have sent him home. If you're being chased by a man from the FBI, you're probably not going to pay attention to your text messages. Just saying. Yeah, I've already got that one. Oh, come on. Oh, I shouldn't have called him. There we go. Send him back. Oh, and there's a piece. So you hit that little piece that looks like the White House, or like columns, like it's supposed to, what was that, the Jefferson Monument maybe? Let's just, you know what? Let's go ahead and, like, I could spend time looking for the question mark on this one, but there's only 4. Oh, we got it. Oh, it's not there anyways. So what I'm doing now is I need to get another piece. There's one more piece I need to get of my phone. But I also need to find out... Oh, come on. There we go. I need to find where that little frog is. Where I call it. To call the ship. Ah! And that's why we love E.T. I know someone made a version of this where the collision detection wasn't nearly as bad. And I'm trying to remember if the frog, the little call the people spot, I'm trying to remember if that could appear anywhere. Like, does it have to be one of these pitted areas or not? Let's run around here for a second. Looking for that frog. I know where my landing spot is already. Oh, took my piece. Ugh. So now I have to find that piece. But you know what? Let's try and find the frog. So this is the landing spot right in this area. Man, these guys are relentless. Let's see. Make sure my switch is in the B position, so he's not faster than he needs to be. I am running out. Let's eat some candy and get some energy. That's what that symbol means. So, of course, the symbols that you walk over, it's actually really kind of a smart setup. Let's see. Oh, nope, not here. Once you get used to it, it's actually a pretty good setup. Let's see, call Elliot, eat the candy. Man, here I am thinking, like, I'm going to do all 3 game variations, and I'm having troubles with just the second variation. There's the landing. Sends you back. Where's the frog? I just saw that someone talked about this being an Atari Vault. When a game like E.T. is unlikely to ever be released again because it's not just Atari's game, but it's also Universal Studios' game. No! So you have to pay a licensing fee. So games that are based on TV shows or movies or comic books, you know, like one of my favorite games on the 2600 growing up was Superman. You're not, unless a deal is struck, you're not going to be able to play that game. It's not going to be re-released in any form. I am running low on energy. I should not have given Elliot my candy. That was a mistake. But right now, let's get that can. Oh, oh no. Poor E.T. Oh, frog. I keep saying frog. There is a symbol somewhere in this world that looks like a frog. And that's what you need. That's what you need to call your ship. Why am I looking for a piece? I got them all. I'm wasting my time. Getting closer. Haha! Take that! Go away! Let's see. Temporarily. Let's eat. I'm dangerously low. Where is that eat symbol? Ugh! Oh, oh no! Yes, get out of here. Come on. I thought it was right around. There it is. Candy. It's good for short-term energy. I don't have any more pieces. Unless I get lucky. That's not lucky. And find that frog. Which is not really a frog. It just kind of looks like it. There we go. I'm sorry, I've gone off topic. So when I say frog, I almost pointed at the screen like you guys could see my hand. At the top of the screen are symbols you walk over. They're invisible, but see there's an arrow right there. And the symbols, when you press the button, depending what the symbol is, it does something. So right now it's just saying if I use my button, that I'll float up. But right now, see, I use that, I go down. Because that arrow was pointing down. That's the eat. And the symbol to call your ship, to me, looks like a frog. don't see where it is. Oh, come on. And there's no more candies. Candy's the only thing I can do to get more energy. Go back home. That little columns. Why am I doing that? Oh, I lost a piece. You know what? Let's start this mode over again. Let's just start over. Okay. First, I want to find where the landing pad's going to be. Somewhere on this... Oh, come on. Give me a break. Man, these guys are relentless. I'm surprised he left me alone, though. I wonder if I... There's... That symbol will send him back. So if I go right here, that'll send him back. And when you think of the world of ET, you have to think of it on a cube. And this, where is that? There it is. It's over, that's the landing symbol. It's right over here. So kind of upper right. So you have to know where it is, because when you call your ship, you have to be there. And I think the call away there, and I'll send them away again. So it's on a cube. So this is the top of the cube. The sides of the cubes have the pits, and the bottom of the cube is where is Washington, D.C. That's where Elliot's home is. That is where the scientist is, and the hardest variation, and where the guy from D.C. where he works. So we got our first piece of the phone. We need 3. Let's get another candy. But we also need to find the call symbol for the... Oh. So I know that it's there. Running away a little bit. Send him home. So somewhere on this cube is one symbol that you need to phone home when you have all the pieces. There. Nope, nothing on this one. Send you home. You know what? He really doesn't stay along a long time. Oh. So we can leave this one because there is no... Well, I still need... Ah! Oh, that's kind of lucky. Lucky and not lucky. I lost a piece and I gained a piece. And that's why we believe in world peace, everybody. Okay. Man, the collision detection in this game. Ah! I am not doing well at all. Ah! Come on! Pitfall, everybody. Pitfall 3. E.T. falls down. Great, so that guy is just waiting and out of the pit for me to come up to take my piece. Oh, guess he's gone. Not for long. Graphics in this game are actually fairly well done. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to stop to eat. You got a problem with that? Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, we're looking for that. What a pain. Yeah, I'm looking at the chat from time to time, but I'm really focused on this game. The chat is directly to my left. It's not where it's in my line of vision. And right now, I'm just having my hands full with this guy. Okay, so I got my phone. And if I win. If I get to a spot where I can stop, I will stop and read some of the chat box and get back to it. Yes, I see someone saying this game is easier to understand than you know what? That's what I should do. When I fall in a pit, I should look and see what I'm missing real quickly. So let's see. I'm your YouTube childhood. Let's see. You've been a fan for 300 episodes. Thank you, Smash. Let's see. Got the game in 1982 and you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too. I bought this game. So it's just the chat that's current. So I'm sorry if I'm not backing up. Oh, come on. So I bought this game from Toys R Us. It was on clearance when I had a 7800. I remember a neighbor kid having it when it first came out. And I remember it being fun. I mean, it offers a lot that you don't get in other games. It offers you the ability. It offers an adventure of sorts, you know, compared to a lot of, and I tend to like adventure type games more than typical, just flat out arcade games. So games like I like Space Invaders, but you know, games where it's just a high score. I like a game where you can complete something, where there is a goal beyond score as many points as possible. So this game was right up my alley. But I don't know where the little calling thing is. There it is. That's the frog, see? And so somewhere up here is the space, and that's I'm going to need that. Where did the landing zone go? Okay, come on. Oh man, this guy's a pain. Where's the landing zone? I thought it was somewhere around here. There it is. Got it! Yes! All right. There we go. I beat game 2, and if I hit the button, I'll complete it. I'm going to try and do game 3. I don't know if I'll beat it, but let's see what I'm missing in the chat. I'm just going to look what's on the screen. Solved Raiders of the Lost Ark in a weekend. Wow, that's amazing. That game I could not make heads or tails of. Dolphin was good. That's Matt. No, it's not a frog. It's I know. It looks like a frog to me. All right. Never heard of Dolphin. Dolphin is interesting because you need to listen to the pitches to understand where openings are coming. It's a very, very audio kind of game. It's a sci-fi Zelda. Kind of, you know what else is a sci-fi Zelda is Secret Quest, which actually came out after Zelda. Okay, so let's go ahead. Thank you. Right now I got 27 people watching. Thank you very much. Hopefully everything is going good right now. So thank you for being a part of this. And did you know there was a 400, 800 version of E.T.? Yes, and I reviewed it. E.T. Phone Home for the Atari 8-bit computers. I don't know what episode, but I've reviewed it. So if you're interested, I do have videos on that as well. So let's go for the pain. Nope, let's go for game 3. I don't know the last time. I don't know if I've ever beaten game 3. So game 3, game 3 has 2 bad guys, so they're constantly on your tail. So there's the landing zone now. And there's the call away zone. I think what I should do first is find the frog. Oh, and I get a piece. That's funny. I actually didn't want the piece yet, but we'll take what we get. So I want to find... I'm kind of like mapping my... I'm very surprised they haven't showed up yet. But I'm kind of making my escape plan. Because you're going to need to know where that frog is. Let's make sure the frog... Oh, there it is. Okay. Awesome. I might do this. Did I pick game 3? I think I picked game 3. And I should have picked game 1. Silly me. Silly me. No wonder. Yes, game 3 is the easiest. Game 1's the hardest. So I feel bad for the kid that played game 1. thinking that it'd be easy, and it's the hardest game, and it is quite difficult. Here I thought, man, they're not bothering me. And once again, I just stumble into a piece. Okay, see, and that's the scientist. And these two can just be relentless. I guess I don't need that right now. I would like to find the frog again. There's another piece. I guess it's possible that I could inadvertently like speed run the game because I just don't. Nope. Oh, I broke free. And I broke into a pit. I think I got the piece on this square. Oh no. Okay. I guess I'll just get the phone. I didn't want to because I didn't want to have my pieces stolen while I'm looking for something, but oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's the call-away zone, but where is the landing pad? Oh no. Oh no. There we go. There it is. Okay, I'm just going to stay. I'm going to stay there. And hopefully, man, I don't know if I've ever beaten this before. Where? Oh, I missed it. Oh. Oh. I can't believe I missed it. Oh, and he stole a piece. And of course, it's not right there. And now I can't even remember where the frog is. I know it's a spaceship. I call it a frog. Deal. I like how he's standing there because I don't think I could be wrong, but I don't think you can get. So that's where that is. The landing pad was right around here somewhere. Yeah. Oh man, so close. It was right there. Has that ever happened to you? You're so close to beating the game and you just slip. I didn't mean to go somewhere else, but let's see what I'm missing in the chat for a second since I'm down here and let's land so I'm not burning energy. 2600 games have the best box art, but the ET box art was creepy. Wow, that's from Carver. So the chaos started media. I always liked this game. It was fun and challenging. The worst game ever for the 2600 was Donkey Kong Jr. I agree that Donkey Kong Jr. is terrible, which is funny because as a kid I kind of liked it. I don't know why. This is definitely not the worst game, but that doesn't excuse the poor quality. Yeah, what they did with the game was they didn't give Howard Scott basically enough time. But for what he did, it's amazing. It sounds amazing. It has some really good graphics. It just has some bad collision detection. It's okay. I call the dragons and adventure ducks. Yep. Let's see. The FBI guy is worse than the Bat and Adventure. Let's see. Yeah, it seems to be consensus here. I tend to be a very, I'm a very, I'm cool with people having differing opinions. I've jokingly said that the only time I will judge someone's gaming is if, no. So, the scientist just takes you back. Does he take the piece? So that must be it. See, it's been so long since I've played this game, so the scientist must just take you back. But the FBI man, he steals the piece. Which he's supposed to protect the piece. And I'm so sorry, I lost my train of thought. Woo woo! Let's get some energy. Come on. I do like how when the scientist holds him, it's like he's holding a... Oh, that was cheap. That was cheap. How he's holding like a baby, the way he looks at holds E.T. Oh, man. Oh. I was so close. And now I'm down to one piece. I'm getting swarmed. Hey, let's get the flower up. Whenever you see a flower, I'm not going to do it today because honestly I forget, but the flowers can be Easter eggs. What do I do for a living? I'm going to keep that secret right now. And I am stuck. There we go. This game needs some swearing. I will say that I do help people for a living. I guess you could say that. Ugh. You know what? He's right there. I'm going to say, try and remember where that was. I didn't mean to do that. Well, and what's bummer is I got so excited when I saw the frog. Okay, there's a piece there, and I know that I forgot to remember where it was. Okay, no, of course there's nothing there. Where's the frog? Was it here? Yep, that's one of the pieces. I'll grab that now. I'm really low on energy, though. I think I'm going to need to eat some pieces soon. Let's just go for a walk. Just hang out with me. Oh, I missed that. That was the piece eating. At least they're polite, you know. I'm eating and he's starting to close in. Oh. No, you stay away from me, FBI guy. Let's see. A lot of chat going on, man. Let me catch up for a second. I'll get back to playing. That's why I disregard any articles written by people who don't understand video games. Go out of the hole, then left or right, not up or down. Yeah, I know. I should do that. I remember the first time I was playing the game. I was able to get the yard to fly up. Yeah, okay. This reminds me of Spy vs. Spy. Yes. That game was terrible. Gen Z. Talking about Spy vs. Spy on the Sega Master System. It's okay. Smash is watching this and Twitch at the same time. Okay. Congratulations, multitasking. Inspired me to put the anthology for the PS2. Yeah, good compilation. And someone found Yar in this game, and it blew their mind as a kid. Sorry if I blew by those too quickly. Just trying to get... Oh! Brr. Hello from Australia. G'day, mate. When I was a kid, I know it's just it may be stereotypical. I don't know what Australians think about it, so you can let me know. But as a kid, I rather enjoyed Crocodile Dundee. I thought it was a very enjoyable, funny movie. Paul Hogan really didn't do much beyond that. I can't believe I was so close. I can't, oh, there we go. And I can't remember. You know what? I'm gonna get the piece now. So I got my phone. Hello from New Jersey. So we have Australia and New Jersey in the house. If that's not like two separate ends of the world, I don't know what is. Well, they both speak English. If you're gonna take me, take me. There you go. No! Where? There it is. Okay. I called the frog. Oh, can I not do it if he's on the screen? Maybe that's it. Oh, I do get confused sometimes where stuff is. I do get confused about this. Like, I know the top of the cube is the green, but I get confused, you know, when you're on the top where it goes. I just haven't played the game enough. Oh. Oh, you need a candy piece to call the ship. Hey, HDN, good to see you there. I'm just calling on. Paul Hogan is a national treasure. That's awesome. See, I enjoyed this game. I had to read the instructions like Raiders of the Lost Ark. All right. You know what's funny is, you know, I review these games and I go through, I try to be very detailed, but sometimes when it's been as long as it has for ET, I forget. It is humorous, you know, to me sometimes when people comment on a video I made 3 years ago, because I'm like, I forgot. I have no idea what you're talking about. Half the time. Sometimes I do remember, but sometimes, you know, for them, it's what they saw today. But for me, that was years ago. I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I may have to give this another go, which I might do. I'm still awake enough to try this again. But I just don't think I have the energy. Not physically, but ET doesn't have the energy. I can't remember how many times. I cannot remember how many times. I don't know if it's indefinite or if there's like a set number of times that he will revive you. I forget. Hello, flower. Let's see. Let's catch up. Going through lots of chat. I'm sorry I can't keep up with this all. I need like help. Sometimes when Willie from Arcade USA is doing chats, he has RK read to him, and that's what I need. I need someone to read to me. What if I do every Atari game non-adult? I do plan on doing just about all of them if I can. So, I mean, I review other stuff too. I would like to one day put a list of like ranking 400, what is it? Like 400 ranking games. Almost done with the most painstaking YouTube video I've ever made. Congratulations. 3 times. Let's see. Have I heard about the Mediterranean recluse spiders? I know recluse spiders are just terrible. You know, the brown recluse. I used to live in Florida and they do exist in Florida. Thankfully I've never had an encounter. And even I currently live in Tennessee, and there are brown recluses. Potentially, oh, I should not have eaten that candy. I should have saved it. You know what? I'm just going to restart this game 3. So I do know that brown recluses are in Tennessee and they can be nasty, and I'm thankful that I haven't had any exposure. Ooh, oh, remember that? Okay, the little the arrow thing right there in the corner. Oh, that helps a lot. And there's no pieces here. I'll just grab the candy. Go ahead, follow me for a few minutes. What are you going to do? Steal my nothing? And then the other guy comes. Okay, let's go ahead and just take this piece. So I know where to call the ship is, so I'm going to try and utilize that knowledge. And oh, I did not mean to go here. His teleporting abilities are that's the thing with this game, is like my brain reacted. I saw the little columns to tell that guy to go away, and it was a few seconds too late. Oof. Brr. I hope you guys are enjoying all these extra sounds. They are free of charge. Let me see. Montezuma's Revenge stream. I haven't played that yet. Red Sea Crossing. Yeah, there's only one, so I may not review that game. There are game companies. There's so many games that they're so rare that I may just never do it. Terry says, or Teary Eyes says that the first Atari game he beat was Superman. I still like it. Superman is a fun game. 2600 Dude asks if I have a Harmony cart. I do not. I like to, as much as I can, play everything original. Who knows? Maybe someday I'll do something like that. Man, these guys are relentless. Sure, just take me with you. Just take me with you. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's see if we can get the piece and avoid the dude. Let me read the comments real quick. Someone says Montezuma's Revenge for the ColecoVision is the version to play. I've played a ColecoVision flashback. I have never played a ColecoVision. That may change this year, but I'm just telling you where I'm at. A lot of people have a lot of good vibes for the ColecoVision. A lot of fans. I think I just did a poll where I asked what the best pre-crash system for the other than the 2600 is, and I think the ColecoVision was the clear favorite, beating out like the Odyssey 2 and the Intellivision. Vectrex made a good showing. How come I feel like if I go there... Okay. It's so easy in this game to get your... Well, for me, maybe not you, but for me, it's easy to get your head turned around. I almost wish that they... I almost wish that each of these screens here had a different color ground to make it easier to tell them apart. I think that would help a little bit. Okay. Only need one piece, guys. Give it a chance. So it's either on this screen. Let's get some energy. Or this one. Okay, let's send you back. Where's the question mark? I don't want to... There. Oh, there it is. Ah, there's that guy. Well, at least I know where it's at, as long as that guy doesn't get me. Oh, I need a piece, though, to call him. Oh, I broke free. Good. There's that. Gotta remember that. Okay, there it is. So, this actually might work out. I'm sorry, I'm like in the zone. I'm like, could I finally beat this game? Okay, I know it's up there, but he's up there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, it's okay. Just take your time. Take your time, man. You can do it. You can do it. Why don't you just go home and leave me alone? Oh, come on. Now, if I was better at my map, I would know which one to go to. Let's try this way. I don't know where I'm at. I know where the call signal is. The frog, as I like to call it. But I'm mixing, I'm getting my... There, up here, right here. Okay, good. Now, I gotta find where my... Where is the... There. Oh, good. I'm going to stay right here, then right there. Okay. This works out really well. As long as he doesn't come up from underneath. I'm going to get out of his way. Okay. I think it's safe. Did I do it? Yes. Awesome. I did it. Booyah. That's great. I don't know if I've ever done that in my life. I honestly don't. I may have. When I was a kid, I didn't, you know, keep track. I know I've beat the game, but I don't know if I did it on game level 1, which is the hardest. And I'm not going to play it with the difficulty switch in the A position, which would make the guys a lot faster. So let me go ahead and get caught up on the chats. Yes, a winner is me. Okay. Let's go back a little bit. Seeing what's going on. Some of you guys are just talking amongst yourselves, which is really cool. What's the rarest game y'all own? Well, I have a copy of Sword Quest Waterworld on my desk right now because I'm getting ready to review those games individually leading up to episode 700. Sword Quest Waterworld will be my 250th Atari 2600 game I've reviewed. Let's see. I'm partial to the RPGs. Hope you can get a SNES to play some. I do have a Super Nintendo. I don't have a lot of RPGs. Nowadays, it's hard for me to play RPGs because they take so much time. I did enjoy playing Chrono Trigger a lot. No, I'm not going to be playing E.T. Go Home on this stream because right now I can only attach one system at a time to the capture card, and that's my Pro system. Let's see. Still love your channel F Fairchild. Yes, that's a system I've never experienced. I know of it, of course. I've seen Willie do videos of it. But whoa, it's like all of a sudden there's all these chats that popped up. But I've never played a F channel, and right now my hands are full. I'm still trying to get through the Odyssey 2 library. I have I think an Emerson Arcadia in a box downstairs. Yes, you got just in time to see me save them. An HDMI modded NES. That's very cool. Yeah, I don't think this was a bad game. I think this is a fun game. So 2600 dude, I think I answered you, but my next 3 games are Sword Quest Earthworld, Fireworld, and Waterworld. If all goes according to plan, I already have completed the recording and played through the entire Earthworld. That's something I've never done before. And so yeah, Earthworld was a game that I'm going to be doing, but that's taken a lot of time to get like the backstory on. Me and CGR are very similar format, and we're both 7800 kids. Yep, CGR, I've seen quite a few videos of his before I did my own, but I try and do my own little spin on these things. Ooh, someone got a Stadium Events for 49 cents. That's awesome. From Funko. You know, I actually have an old Funko ad somewhere that actually had Stadium Events listed, and it was really cheap. CGR is awesome. Or, I'm sorry, over. That's not awesome. Yeah. A lot of people, you know, you do get burned out after a while doing the same thing, and YouTube has not made it easier to do YouTube and make some money off of it, because it's very time consuming if you're going to do it seriously. And this is you know, something I do like a second job. It does help support my family, but it takes a lot of effort to get anything out of it financially. And I don't just do it for the money. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a reviewer for EGM. It was like one of my little dreams to be a reviewer on Electronic Gaming Monthly. So this is kind of me, like kind of, you know, kind of living out that little childhood dream, if you will. So let's see. Do you have any plans to review more Neo Geo Pocket Color games? Yes, I do. Basically, it's just so hard for me right now because of my setup. I don't have a super setup like some people do. And when I review portable games, I typically have to capture the footage right from the system. And that can be difficult to pull off. And oftentimes when I do that, I export the audio separately so I don't even hear it. Even though I have recorded somewhere, I'm doing it off the camera. I do want to do it. It's just one of those things where I also want to do more Sega CD reviews and 32X reviews and Game Boy, and I want to do Game Gear at some point. There's so much I want to do. It's just a question of time, and time is not always, you know, my biggest friend. So there's so much I'd want to do. It's just time. These days, where do you mainly find games you don't have? eBay. eBay's the place. I have searches for games I don't have, especially for the rare 2600 games that are not in my collection yet. Most of the games that I find I need for my 2600 are rare games. They're very rare. So I do searches for those and hope to get them at or below what I would sell them for, so that, you know, basically when I sell them, I make my money back. Let's see. You do it for fun, gave up on monetization. You know, if I had the extra time, I started this just doing it for fun, and it's still fun for me, but it's also a situation where in my life right now, I do need to make extra money to support my family. I have 4 kids, and I'm not boo-hooing. You know, I've always had enough, but, you know, raising 4 kids does cost a lot. So there is a financial aspect to it, but I do this because I enjoy it. You know, and I think one of the best things you can do in life is find something you enjoy doing that you can actually make a living off of, so your work isn't work. And so this was my part-time job, right? If I had to make extra money, I'd rather do this than work, you know, delivering pizzas. Nothing wrong with delivering pizzas, or work at a store or something like that. So this is the kind of thing I like to do as a second job, and I really enjoy it. And honestly, it doesn't pay minimum wage, but it does help cover some of the grocery bills. So that's a cool thing. Let's see. Another video game reviewer I grew up on besides CGR is a video game critic who had his own self-hosted blog since '99 and grades. Yes, I know the video game critic, and I've gone to his site many times to see his thoughts on some of the games. Not all the times, but I do from time to time. It's interesting to see. And that is, I remember the Video Game Critic when I was in college, before the year 2000, one of the first video game things that I came across. And it's very cool. I like that you can just click on any game and get a quick review. It's not always the most in-depth reviews. And that's one of the things I try to really do is give you in-depth reviews that cover the game, where I actually take the time to play the game. Because one of my pet peeves when I was like getting into YouTube game reviews and stuff like that is people who would give their opinions after playing the game for 5 minutes without reading the manual. And they would tell you, this is the worst game ever, like an ET. It's like, it's the worst game ever. Well, did you read the manual? Do you know how to play it? Because if you know how to play it, it might help you enjoy it. Now, that's not to say that there's not games that I don't like that other people really like. As I've said before, games like Galaxian, a lot of people like it. I don't. I kind of find it boring. I'm sorry. But, but that's okay because I'm okay with differing opinions. But as I said, one of the reasons why I did the show is because I wanted to show where people actually gave the game a fair shot, if you will. And I also wanted a show that was clean because I was tired of finding shows. At the time when I made the show, my oldest was just a little, toddler going to daycare. And I didn't want him learning words from a video I was watching. And I got tired because there were some shows that I thought were good, but then they would drop some curse word just once, but I don't want my kid picking that up. So I decided I was having a hard time finding a show like that. So I decided to make my own, basically. Let's see. Star Grooves asks how about them Wolverines? The college basketball season is looking much better than the football season. And I am a Go Blue Michigan fan, so I'm always happy if the Wolverines are doing well. Could I review NES Metal Gear? Big solid fan. One day I will do Metal Gear. I plan to, I hope at least. Since I can't get a real copy of Red Sea Crossing, Air Raid, extremely rare games, I plan to make repros from Atari Age 25 custom cartridge deal. Let's see. Oh, he heard me say a bad word once. Ooh, wow. Well, not a super bad word, but I won't repeat it. You'll have to read it in the chat. Let's see. Ellis Greger's here. Hello, Ellis. No, I don't recall saying that, but, to me, it's not really a cuss word, but, I may have said it once, but I usually don't. If I did, it would be like on a live stream. I don't, that wouldn't be in something that I'd put in my notes. Let's see. I tried watching somebody else's videos and liked them. He does a retrospective, talks about the games that are similar games of video rather than discussing the game. I try to focus on the game itself and give you a little bit of the history, sometimes some of the tidbits and trivia, but I focus on the game itself. I know some people are more fascinated by the history of games, and I think there's a place for that. And when I did the Atari 7800 game by game podcast, I did a lot of history. I did a lot of history in that. That was a more deep dive, if you will. Not in Televisionaries podcast deep dive, but a deep dive. Okay, so I think I got all the questions. I just want to thank everybody for stopping by the live stream tonight. I hope you had a good time. I know it was kind of like last second, but with the kids and life right now, when I do these live streams right now, it's kind of last minute because it depends on the time of night. Because, and if I'm tired, if I'm wiped out and exhausted, I go to bed because I need sleep right now. It's been a lot of work. So these live streams are going to be very just, off the cuff, kind of like, hey, I'm going to do a live stream. So I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for liking and subscribing, all that, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. It's so cool that I had like 37 people at one time. I think that's really awesome. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you next time. Don't know when. I'll try and put up another poll for another game to do for a live stream. But until next time, I'll see you later.